1986, Van Nuys. Merry Christmas. Well, that's what people say at Christmas, right? Except for normally they have somebody to say it to. They have friends and family, and they haven't been crouched naked under a Christmas tree with a needle in their arm like an insane person in a mansion in Van Nuys. They're not out of their minds, they're not writing in a diary, and they're definitely not watching their holiday spirit coagulate in a spoon. I didn't speak to a single person today. I thought, why should I ruin their fucking Christmas? I've started a new diary, and this time I have a few new reasons. One, I have no friends left. Two, so I can read back and remember what I did the day before. And three, so if I die, at least I leave a nice little suicide note of my life. It's just me and you, diary. Welcome to my fucking life.
The Heroin Diaries is the new book and soundtrack CD from Nikki Sixx, co-founder of the legendary rock band of the 80s, Motley Crue, and now has a new band out, 6 a.m. They chronicle Nikki's descent into drug addiction during the late 80s in a way that no other medium has done before. And I am lucky enough to spend some time with Nikki to tell us about this incredible project. Nikki, thank you again for taking the time to talk about your new book and this awesome, amazing soundtrack CD.
Thank you.
What made you want to publish these writings? I mean, it's your diaries.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's like there's a lock on a diary for a reason. You know, people hide them for a reason, journals and stuff. And I was looking at the early ones, like 81, 82, and was really, you know, blown away by, you know, how this dream had started to happen and going into Shout at the Devil, and it was, you know, it was Caligula, it was Animal House, it was everything rock and roll should be, and it was amazing. But by 85, I'd started to spiral out of control. In 86, 87, that time period in there, it was so moving to me because of where I'm at now in my life. So came the idea of publishing those exact diaries. I'll never publish any of the other ones.
No?
No. There's something special about this time period that I think is going to share with the reader an experience that'll maybe help somebody out, just bring some awareness, because it's a global epidemic, addiction is. And if I can bring awareness to it, if I can raise money for the charity through it, and it's done so much good already. I mean, it inspired us to score this amazing soundtrack. It's inspired us to put a new band together.
Now, I did read some of the excerpts from the book, and it was amazing how in certain fonts was your diary, and then you would come in with kind of reflecting back on those days, and then your friends or former bandmates would step in and then give their reflections.
Right.
Why did you want to incorporate all of that within the book?
Well, you know, if I would have taken the diaries, printed them as they were, and maybe written a little beginning and end and put it out, I think it would have kind of smelled of woe is me.
Okay.
You know, multi-millionaire, one of the biggest bands, you know, in rock and roll, toured the world, private jets, sold out stadiums. Oh, I had a drug problem, poor guy. You know, a lot of people have problems. So I wanted to paint a very clear picture of what I was going through with other people too, saying what it was like for them to have somebody that was going through that and whatever their demons were that they were dealing with.
Sure.
And then at the same time having my family in there and me to sort of be able to understand. It gave me some understanding about myself.
Well, I can imagine it would also have some healing for you, because
Yeah.
it would show how your actions impacted
Other
people
people,
around you.
right.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important part of the story, because this isn't just about me. It's about all people have crosses to bear, and what happens to the extended family and their family, and et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So by seeing that picture very clearly, it allowed me to write a very good story on top of that story. So there's many layers to the ending.
And then let's talk about bringing that story to life with
Okay.
6 a.m.
Okay.